Okay, so let's look at example 4 and 5. There's a couple ways to think of example 4. I see it as something squared as like an x to the third squared minus 1 squared. So here's my a, here's my b. So I have a plus b, a minus b. Sorry, I'm going to write this just more in the center. You can keep what you have though. A minus b, a plus b. And then I look at these, and these are sums and difference of cubes. So now my a and b are x and 1. So a minus b, a squared plus a times b plus b squared. Same sign, opposite sign, always positive sign. Here's a and b, same sign, opposite sign. Always positive sign. So you can leave it like that. I'm going to clean it up a little bit by not writing my multiplication and my squareds if I can. Okay, if you look at 615, I can pull the 16 out as my GCF. I see that this is difference of cubes with a 2 and an x. So I identify my a and my b, a minus b, same opposite, always positive, with my 16 if it's helpful. So I'm basing this off the sum and difference of cubes formulas that we used at the beginning. Okay. So let's take a second and look at this one. They pulled out a 3. So here's their a, here's their b. It's a minus b. A squared, same opposite. A times b, b squared. So their mistake is definitely in 3. And if I were to plug an a and b like as an x and a 2 in here, part of this can go down here too. I'm going to write it properly below. We'd still have the 3. Any questions do you guys have on this? I'm still happy to answer in office hours or once I'm back. Okay, we're gonna look at the last part of this. Okay, these are in your notes. I encourage you to try these on your own before you see how I do them. So I'd look at, try these on your own before you see how I do them. But these are the last part of your notes. I see I can factor out an x. And this is 10x and a 9. So this is difference of squares. So I have a minus b and a plus b. I can go ahead and write up here all my different options. So I see that this one was difference of squares. If I look at this one, example 2, this is also difference of squares. So a minus b, sorry, my b is a y, not a b. If I look at 3, this isn't difference of squares, difference of cubes, or sum of cubes, so I can't factor further. This last one, 9 is 3, y squared is y. Sorry, this is difference of squares, not difference of cubes. 111 is 11 in x. So this is difference of squares. A minus b, a plus b are the two ways to look at, or is how you'd write that. So as I look at these, I'm seeing which of my options, I wrote in the upper right of the screen my options, a squared minus b squared, a cubed minus b cubed, a cubed plus b cubed. And then I used whatever formula was helpful. Okay, jumping on to the last page, or the last chunk. Try those on your own. 5, 6, and 7. So as we look at 5, 6, and 7, give me a second to fix my screen really fast. So I'm going to still look at which formula in the upper right I'm going to use. This looks like something cubed minus something cubed. X and 4. So there's my A and B. So now I need to use my difference of cubes. So A minus B, A squared minus, or plus A times B plus B squared. If you can show it in less steps, that's fine. As I look at this one, I can pull out a P. This looks like something squared minus something squared. A P and a 3 is going to be in my A and my B. So I'm going to use my first equation in my upper right in difference of squares. A minus B, A plus B. If I look at 7, I can pull out a 4. This looks like difference of squares again with a 3x and a 4 as our A and B. A minus B, A plus B. Okay, I'm happy to answer any questions on these once I'm back. So it's really just seeing which of these 3 formulas I wrote in the upper right. These are my 3 options. And I'm trying to pull out GCF and see which of these formulas or setups the expression fits a pattern of. Okay, I'll see you guys soon.